Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a fabulous Christmas and New Year's. It was very quiet this year, not a lot going on obviously with everything that's going on. And it's been a while since I did a video. Honestly, mostly because I didn't have much to share. What have I been up to? I've listened to a few audiobooks, I've read a book, I've binge watched a lot of TV. And I finished a blanket. I've been working on a doll, and I did make a Christmas ornament that I wanted to share, but I never got on to show it. So I will show you now. So I found this pattern on Pinterest, and it was for a Christmas tree. And I didn't like the way it was just kind of like, I mean, it's a pretty pattern, but it needed some spunk. So what I did is I altered the pattern and I created 4 different sizes of the same tree. And then I stitched them together so that it gave it a little more dimension. I know it's after Christmas and everybody's probably sick of Christmas stuff, but I haven't been on. So I got this one done. And I did this one, which I thought was really pretty. So I think I have it saved in my crochet ornaments in my Pinterest. If you want to go check it out. Yeah, it was a good idea for next year, and I'll probably make them and sell them next year because they're really pretty. So that. Oh, dropping stuff. That was something that I finished and didn't get on to show you guys. I have been working on my doll. I haven't gotten to the part where I'm working on the hair or the face and stuff. That's when it all comes together, when you give them the personality. But I did knit my very first sweater. And it was for my doll. But I'm not sure if I did the arms right. I knit 2 panels. Then I left an opening for the arms and the neck. And then I just went in and grabbed stitches with my knitting needles. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it. I'm going to have to watch some videos on that because, again, I'm not a professional knitter. But yeah, so she's got her sweater, and I'm working on right now some overalls for her. And this is crocheted, so she'll have her knit sweater with the crocheted overalls. Yeah, I ordered some really cute buttons to decorate with, so I'll show you those in a little while. Okay. Also, I've been working on my knitted asymmetrical shawl that's taking me forever. But I noticed that I was getting a little low on the yarn that I was using, so I started in, this is all hand dyed yarn that I dyed myself. So I started coming in with a hot pink, and the last time I showed it, I believe I was right about here. So I have been doing stuff, I just haven't felt up to doing a video. So I'm getting there. I'm more than halfway done, so that's a good sign. So I've been working on that. Yeah, that is a pattern by Yarnspirations, a knit level, skill level easy. It's called the Asymmetrical Knit Shawl, in case you want to go find it. And I find it that it's easy and beginner friendly, and it's exciting enough when the stitches change to keep going. So yeah, if you want that over at the Inspirations, and it's a free pattern. That's my second thing. And this here, my finished project is, and I know I got a question on this on my last video, and I did not have a chance to answer any of the comments the last time. I'm kind of checking out from social media and the news a lot, and just kind of like binge watching TV. But this is called the Victorian Lattice Square by Destiny Wymore. And this was a free pattern, and she does give you permission to sell products made with this pattern, as long as you use her as a reference that you got the pattern from her. Mention her in your description. So this was a nice project to work on during the holidays. I had some yarn that I had gotten from Hirschner's, and it was came in a blue bag, and I got 2 of them, and they had all these different colors. So this is not the way I usually enjoy my blankets. I just did because this is not a typical granny square like I would do. But yeah, so that's the pattern. I like the way it came out. The only thing that I didn't like that happened, and I didn't realize it till it was too late and I started attaching, is all the purples ended up in one row all the way down, which I was not wanting that to happen, but it did, so we're gonna deal with that. And all I did was a single crochet join, but it's a real nice pattern. Once you get the hang of the pattern itself, you don't even have to look at the pattern anymore. And I would say I was probably about 20 squares in. No, couldn't be that much, maybe 10 squares in. And I didn't have to look at the pattern anymore. And this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows by 2, 3, 4, 5, by 7. So it's a decent sized blanket. And this will make a nice spring blanket, because it's a lighter yarn and it's got a lot of holes in it. So this will go on my new chair downstairs, where I sit and crochet and knit sometimes for when I need it. So that's that. And then I went on Facebook to check what was going on, and Rel from the Dabbling Hook had posted a picture of a pattern that she did called the Carrie Keyhole Scarf by Angela Wilson. It's a Lovin' Every Stitch by Ruby Baby. And I went over and I purchased that off of Ravelry, and it was $5. And I'm looking forward to working on that. That's why I'm trying to really work on that other scarfy Charlie thing that I'm working on, because the asymmetrical one, because I want to start this, and trying to finish, if I have anything laying around, trying to finish things up, starting the new year out right. Work through some of my stash. I also purchased, these are the buttons I was talking about. Sorry if this is a little this and that, but I'm out of sync. But they're little butterfly buttons. Aren't they cute? I thought those would look nice on the doll clothes, or maybe like in their hair for decoration. So I did purchase those, and I got my row 1 in the mail yesterday. So the row 1 I've been saving to do, sorry if this makes you dizzy, to do a blanket. So I put them all in a pickle jar, and I got that idea because I I ordered something online from Canada back in November, and it took forever to get here. It just got here maybe last week. It's called the Pickle Jar Designs Tangled Poets by Aberdeen's Wool. And what it is it's a pickle jar full of minis. And it came with this cowl pattern to do. And I forget how much I paid for it. It wasn't a ridiculous amount of money. It was actually, it only cost me $5 for shipping. So look at that gray. Holy cow. I haven't been to the hair salon in a year. So I got that idea from there, and I stuffed them in there. What I'm going to do is, I think I was debating on doing the Ziggy pattern, a box sweater, or a granny square blanket. So I haven't quite decided yet what to do, but I'm itching to get in there and start playing with those minis. So yeah, so I did purchase this. That's the last thing that I got that I purchased for last year. I have not bought any yarn yet this year. But again, we've just started this year. I have been getting a lot of catalogs lately, and I've been looking through them and itching, and I got so much yarn right now that kind of want to work through my stash a little bit. My husband had to actually put shelves up in the back hall to store my containers of yarn. It's a lot. And that's not counting the stuff that's around the house on shelves, which is a lot. So that's what I have for my yarny goodness stuff. So while I was taking my little bit of a break, I listened to a book by Cathrine Ryan Howard on Audible called The Liar's Girl, which was good. I listened to it one day. I just kept working on my blanket and in my shawl, and I listened to a whole book. So then I went on to listen to 10 Little Girls, which was also good. And I read the book on Kindle Unlimited, Back of Beyond by CJ Box. 10 Little Girls is by Willow Rose, by the way. So, yeah. And as far as TV shows go that I was binge watching, NOS 4AZ. So NOS 4AZ is a TV show, and I don't remember what channel that was on it. That it was on. But it was really good, and it was written by Stephen King's son. Put it out. So I was so bummed when it was over. The first season was much better than the second, and it was kind of like on a Christmas, but a scary Christmas type. If you like that kind of stuff, you'll like it. It was really good. We binged that. Dickinson, based off of Emily Dickinson on Apple TV, is also a very good show. I really enjoyed that one. Nice one of those historical type shows, and the take that they put on her story was very entertaining. I liked it a lot, and I can't wait for a new season for that to come out. Bridgerton, which is Bridgerton, and that's on Netflix. Steamy, but again, it's one that goes back in history, but very good show. But if you're uncomfortable with sexual scenes, you'll find yourself uncomfortable a couple times. And I watched a trilogy on Netflix, and it's called The Invisible Guardian. I believe it's in Spanish. I'm not quite sure what the language is, but it's dubbed over, and I love watching dubbed over shows. I don't mind at all. Um, and that's the Bass Tan trilogy. And that's based off of books that were written in the other language. I could not find the books in English, but the storyline, it's very dark, but it's good. I liked it. I binge watched all 3 of those while I've been on my little break. So currently we are watching The Outcast on Cinimax, which is really good and creepy. So that's what we've been up to here. 2021, did I make a what do you call it? I didn't do any goals. Nothing. I don't feel like I'm going to do that this year. I would like to work through some of my yarn and produce more, but with everything going on these days, I'm not going to commit myself to a yarn diet or anything like that, because, or even dieting in itself, because with everything that's going on in the world today, if it makes me happy, I'm going to do it. If buying yarn makes me happy, I'm going to do that. If eating a slice of pizza makes me happy, I'm going to do that. There's just so much going on right now. And if you're not, I mean, everybody must, even if you don't live in America, you must have watched the news. I haven't been watching the news at all. And my son came downstairs yesterday after school. Excuse me. And he was like, "Did you hear what's going on?" And I was like, "No, I don't watch the news anymore." It's so depressing. So I did catch the highlights of what was happening, because obviously now I'm curious. And yeah, I like to keep my bubble a happy bubble, so I avoid the news. So anyway, this is a good idea. I'm going to show you my pickle jar. My little octopus. So this is my pickle jar, and I got this at a store called Big Lots, and I think I paid maybe $4 for it. And I just stuffed it full of minis. And it looks decorative, and it's being used. I love it. Great idea. And I stole it from that store that I bought that from. So anyway, I have to decide what to do with those. I love receiving the row one. It's $30 a month, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 or 12 minis. I don't want to open the plastic yet until I'm going to use them. Yeah, and it's all based off of a company that they're promoting. So they give you the sample of that company's yarn and the list of the colors, the name of the company, the website on a separate sheet of paper. And if you like that, you can go to that company and support that yarn dyer. It also usually comes with like a little sweet treat, and it comes with a stitch marker, mostly knitting stitch markers, but you could always put one of those little safety pin clips on, and you can finagle it to be a crochet one if you wanted to. But yeah, so I really enjoy getting that. I'm not going to cancel that. I love the scrappy projects that I've seen people make with the little minis. So yeah, I'm going to continue getting that. I am going to cancel my Mary Maxim subscription because I'm not liking the stuff that I'm getting. Not that it's bad, it's just not something that I would have chose for myself. And I feel like I enjoy choosing my own yarns and my own projects. And I am going to cancel that, and I'm going to do some giveaways and give away some of those kits that I've received. So keep an eye out over the next month for a pop-up giveaway of those kits. And yeah, that'll be coming up soon. I was going to do it today, but I already had a lot of stuff to show. I also have some wool I'll be giving away that I ordered from Hobie that preferably myself, I bought it to make a sweater with, and I didn't like the feel of it, and it's not something I would wear a sweater for, so I have a sweater's worth of yarn to give away also this month, so keep an eye out. And it was nice talking to you guys, and I will see you soon. Have a great day, everybody, and welcome to all my new subscribers. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you stick around. Yeah, back at it, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.